Lauren transformed into a cute dog. It's part of the new cult. You love dogs and then you become one. Are you looking at yourself on TV? What? Lauren, you need to speak up. I don't speak silent dog. What do you need? You're just gonna chill. Alright, cool. I don't know what happened to Maybe, but Lauren turned into Miko. I think she missed me because I was gone all day. It was cute. Rattle. Oh, wow, your hands are full.
So that's the new seltzer.
You went ill?
It tastes like sake. I realized it. It took me a while. It tastes
Pink
like sake.
Cherry lime. Ew, 4%.
Open bottle of wine.
Yeah, I wonder what I would have said if you didn't tell me.
Blueberry lemonade cider. Sounds amazing.
It very much tastes like sake.
It tastes exactly like
is sake 4%?
I don't know. Sake is not... No, I don't think it is.
I think it's heavier than that. It's like a rice wine. I'm not crazy about it. I'm glad we bought a 12-pack. Bubs. Apparently, it's hard to see because it's the studio lights. Once Upon a Vine South, aka Oxford Cellars, said that the other flavors were really good and they sold out, and this is what they had left, so Lauren bought it, and not crazy about it, but I've drank worse things. It's low calorie, but it's also low alcohol. Hey Kristen! It was fun hanging out with you on Sunday. I have in our calendar to thaw some ribs so we can do it again. Supreme Leader! As you. You're the Supreme Leader.
Oh, yes. It's very small. My jaw's been hurting. I grind my teeth really bad, and last night was a bad one. And I just came back. Hi, everybody.
Is that better?
No, the chat.
Oh, you should have said that. You just said that's small. And I'm like, what is small?
Kristen's having your cider.
Appearance. Make it bigger, please.
That's gonna be a good one.
If you say so. Whatever you say, babe. So I gave everyone who was here early 1,000 points. And then Horton said, we're all even. That's not fair. It needs to be a leader. So I gave him 69 points extra. Because they're buying a house. So you get perks when you're also a client. Which should be closing... Was it today or tomorrow? Soon. Very soon. Oh, maybe. Hi. Thank you for gracing us with your presence.
I can't read.
What do you mean you can't? Oh. Tomorrow!
I went to the gym today.
Celebration is 8? Yes. Come on, dog. You squeeze up in here.
I went to the gym today.
Proud of you!
Immediately went and ate cheese fries, but that's beside the point. The point is, at the gym, I listened to this new podcast. It's very fitting for today. It was the only episode that they had, but it was called Sounds Like a Cult.
Trivia Club.
If it looks like a cult and sounds like a cult, it's a cult. But they were talking about Soul Cycle, which is some like spin studio in like New York. And
what about Peloton?
So they started off. The first thing of the podcast was F, Marry, Kill, Soul Cycle, Peloton, CrossFit.
Well, SoulCycle and Peloton are the same.
No, Peloton's like do at home. SoulCycle's like
No, they have
class.
in-person classes in New York.
Yeah,
and you could be on camera on someone's bike at home.
But
and the only reason I know about it is because Howard Stern has one, talks about it.
SoulCycle is like the CrossFit of the spin world. Nikia just got a Peloton and thinks it's a cult. Sour?
A lot of things. Sweet, tart.
Should I smell it first? Oh, it smells good. Ooh, it smells like candy.
It tastes like candy. But sometimes I don't want candy alcohol. We also have more news. Trivia player Nikki Young just...
No, not Nikki Young.
Oh, sorry. I was reading her name. Johnson just bought a house. 8. I gotta, like, look. I read her name and I was like, it's not Young. And then I said it because it's not quite dyslexic, but my brain is like that. Ew. No one deserves that photo. Sorry, babe.
I'm actually really excited about tonight. Really excited.
She's been telling me about that for a while.
I mean, who doesn't love a good cult story? There's
Good
some crazy
Glacier!
ones. There's a,
The good Glacier cult.
they're called the Glazer Groupies.
Oh.
By the way, we are doing a
Mural walk.
mural scavenger hunt walk thing on Saturday at 11 a.m. We're meeting in front of Guar Bar. You can park yourself wherever your little precious heart desires. I figured we'd start in the middle and then we can go around and end up back at our cars, maybe get a drink afterward, or food, or neither. If you don't like us, you can just leave. And I will say, good Glacier! It doesn't have the... I can't roll it like...
Good Glacier!
Roll
it.
But, so I think
it's not like a bunch of R's and you're like...
It's like a walk around thing that we just like walk and chat and look at murals. So if you want to like walk
Just
around
an opportunity
Richmond,
to hang out. We'll probably end up at a bar.
if you want to
There's
walk
no
around
bar
Richmond and meet us and meet some other cool folks, then you should come. It's free. We're going to bring the trivia dogs. So, I mean, that's a plus.
Even including David?
Mm.
Especially including David.
And, yeah. So if you want to come, text me and let me know to expect you. Otherwise, we'd leave you. I'm not
But
really
if for some reason
sure.
you're running late, like, this is just Lauren's
That's just my number.
trivia number. You have so many
We
phone
don't
numbers.
have any music.
We do.
Oh,
It's just turned down.
I don't hear it. Excuse me.
Do you hear it?
Also, if you've
Can
never,
you hear it now?
if you've never had the cheese fries at Galley, they are the best you will ever have. They don't look like much, but it's just one cheese, Monterey Jack. We got bacon on them one time and it ruined it.
It didn't ruin it, but it's just
Didn't
they're
make
better
it better.
plain.
Didn't
They're better
make it
plain.
better.
So
It will change
depending
your
on the
life.
chef, sometimes like when we used to get it, it was always a perfect amount of cheese, and then it started getting sporadic. So we just, to play it safe, always order extra cheese because
And it
you
comes-
can't have too much.
It comes with like an avocado ranch.
And then I mix ketchup and sriracha, and I go ranch, and then I dip it in the spicy ketchup, and that's like
Chef's kiss. Horton, we would love that. We would love that. What are some cults that like aren't really cults that you guys think are cults? Nakia says Peloton.
Trivia Club.
Trader Joe's, I think. I wouldn't call Costco a cult because too many people like Costco's good.
Costco's a religion.
Costco's good.
That's the one step up. So what's the difference between a cult and a religion?
I've done a lot of research on this.
I like the answer you told me earlier.
Yeah, I've got to find it.
Oh, you don't want to misspeak?
Correct.
It's an official definition out of the internet.
Correct. It is. In a cult, there's a person at the top who knows it's a scam. In religion, that person is dead. iPhone users, yes, iPhone is a cult.
Or is it Apple?
Apple is a cult. Hi, Mary. MAGA, I would agree with that.
So essentially, cults are just really good at marketing.
So this also says that a cult...
really what it is.
Cult is a small, unpopular religion. Religion is a large, popular cult.
6 one way, half dozen the other.
Some people say Lululemon, CrossFit.
Anything that's not as good as the people make it out to seem or more expensive than it should be. Like Apple products.
LuLaRoe. Instagram influencing. Maybe.
How's that a cult? I think that's just like a...
I don't know.
Maybe their followers could be cult-like, but...
Keto diet. Yeah, I could agree with that.
Tesla owners?
No.
Like, I think their cars are...
Yours.
What?
The cult?
I think cults are like teenagers. GD, Horton.
What is it? No.
I think a cult is a teenager horse.
What's a baby?
A mare or...
That's a female.
I don't know. I'm not a horse.
Elon Musk has cult followers. Elon Musk is an alien.
No, well, he just has Asperger's. Apparently, someone told me that that's official. Like he said it.
Jeep. Oh, Jeeps. Yeah, Jeep people. That's...
Kinda like... Jeep. Like a lot of people that do a certain type of car, I would say it's all equivalent to a Jeeper. Every multi-level marketing, facts.
A lot of these cult religions are Insane Clown Posse, yes. They're actually a gang. They're classified as a gang.
Oh, by the government. What do they know?
Sometimes governments classify cults, too.
I know. I would join the ICP gang. You wouldn't go to whatever their festival is?
The Gathering?
Yes. I'd paint my face to blend in to get less likely to be, like, stabbed.
I probably would get, like... You'd probably get, like, secondhand meth poisoning.
You only live once.
At least
At
least one person dies every Magic the Gathering. It's
one
7:30.
person? It's more like 10 to 20, I bet. From all the documentaries, they seem like they're pretty peaceful to each other, but they're all just crazy.
This says Southwest Airlines, which I don't think so.
What? The internet says that?
LaCroix.
No.
LaCroix.
No.
Yeah, people love LaCroix.
Right, but is it a cult? Like, you have to
These are
drink
businesses with a cult following. In-N-Out Burger.
Yeah, but I don't understand it.
Trader Joe's.
I kind of understand that one.
Saturday Night Live. IKEA.
Yeah.
Dollar Shave Club.
No.
Apple.
Yes. That's the most...
Starbucks.
I guess, but like they just dominate the marketplace. I don't know if people are like...
Zappos.
I have to have my Starbucks.
TED for TED Talks. Lululemon. Soul Cycle. Life is Good. Ooh. I don't think Brewmate. You think Brewmates? I'm in the Brewmate cult now. I love it.
Show your Brewmate.
Moleskin. It's my Brewmate. I ordered 2 or 3 more this weekend. I ordered 1 for tall boys and 1 for normal
Sounds
kids.
like you...
Simply Southern. Yes.
Lauren, sounds like
Chacos.
you've joined the Brewmate. Call it.
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A is warranted delicious amazingness.
I don't. I mean, it's delicious, but also they are.
Just because they're popular doesn't make it cult-like.
They have bad views, but we still follow. We still eat their food.
their pleasure.
Phil's Coffee. We don't have that here. That's it. Okay, my friends. CrossFit for
Look
sure.
at this trivia dog.
My name is Lauren Glazer. Lauren Glazer.
My name's
A
Alex.
sauce packet from there. Whoa! That's worth big money, Mary. Big money. We sell residential real estate here in Richmond, Virginia. And for everybody we help buy or sell a house, we donate to
We
a
adopt
animal
a dog, and we are up to almost 800 dogs. We keep the rest outside. Why are you like this?
Also,
She's not coughing, her throat is itchy. Ew, ew.
the prizes tonight are donation to your favorite non-cult. So
What if someone wants to donate to a
see
cult?
how many show up, and I might throw like a regular prize in there too. Who knows?
We gotta do
We'll
at
see-
least.
We'll see who's really here.
No. I'm
for
giving
us.
at least a treasure chest for best team name.
Yeah.
Actual money in your little pocket,
How do you know it's a little pocket?
because the treasure chest is for kids.
Maybe they have.
Reach in with your
overalls.
sticky fingers and grab something. We have already helped 51 families move. So we're one ahead of schedule.
And that's
5 months have passed and we're at 51.
That's thanks to you guys, because my goal this year was to help at least 2 of you buy or sell a house.
And we've done that. We've done at least 3, right?
3, maybe working on 4 or more. So we are happy to be your very
Real
smart,
estate
very
trivia
entertaining-
cult leaders. Club. There's only 11 days left to vote. June 15th is the last day. If you
can
haven't
do
voted
it.
by now, then we might sacrifice you on Saturday at our first official cult meeting. We've been in the top 3 with Style
I was gonna
Weekly
say.
since 2014. And that's what?
It's a year after we got married.
That's a lot of years. I'm losing count. So this would be like the 8th year we've been in the top 3. And if we don't make it, then I guess that means we have to stop selling real estate. I don't know. I don't know the rules really. I didn't read the regulations.
I think there's only allowed to be 3 realtors in Richmond, and if you're not voted in the top 3, then you're out. You voted out of the cult.
Sunday Fun Day.
Bringo.
Bringo.
That's right. It is this Sunday. Sunday.
Hey Google,
Sunday.
set an alarm for Sunday at 11:55 a.m. to remind me to play Bringo. Thank you, Googie.
I would also like your
Sunday is 11:55 a.m.
brunch
AM.
recommendations.
AM, I said
You said AM. It is 11:55
that's. Oh wait, I was thinking 12. I was like, that's in the middle of the night.
a.m. Expandinova. We cannot, but we know.
Yeah, we know plenty of
know lo-
realtors up there.
We know some good realtors in Nova.
Yeah.
But show up at noon on Sunday for
Or a little
Bringo.
before. A little before.
It's free bingo. It's digital. You can just lay in your bed in your pajamas and win stuff. So that's it.
Drink
Also
mimosas.
on Saturday, we're doing a mural walk scavenger hunt thing around the city. It's free. You can meet me and Alex and the Trivia Dogs. You show up. We're meeting at Guar Bar at 11.
GWAR space BAR. It's in Jackson Ward.
And we're just going to walk around and do fun stuff and laugh and take funny pictures. And if nobody shows up, then I will...
Me and you and the 3 dogs will go. And then I guess you might win this secret mystery prize.
I will.
What's that noise? Subscribe to us on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram. We're on TikTok, but I've only made one in the last 3 months. But it was pretty cute. It was that trend where it's the 3D photos and that song. I don't know how else to describe it, but it's really catchy.
I've
song.
discovered this dude that does the TikTok. It's like TikTok trivia. It's 10 questions, and you have until he says the answer to do it, and you duet him. And so
I saw.
I've just
you
started
did
doing that.
Bad. I watched you.
Sometimes I do
didn't-
bad. Sometimes
I didn't.
do
I didn't really
good.
watch. I was like, this is boring. I just kept scrolling.
I like them.
If you've not joined Trivia Cult yet, you can do so by texting trivia You get 2 free answers, 1 to each game, and you get a really funny email. Lauren says this was her best one ever, and I'd put it in the top 3. She's written some pretty fire newsletters.
Mel Mitch, I did do that one. It's on my TikTok.
Which is BOSSS.
BOSSSLJ.
3 S's, Balls LJ. But if you want to join, you can text this very long number, this word.
I gave you the rules to my cult, the Church of Trivia Club, and they were, listen up, folks. Absolutely no restrictive undergarments shall be worn.
Are you obeying?
I am
The leader?
the leader.
Oh, it's like I don't want to ruin the
Pants,
question.
trousers, shorts, skirts, or any bottom half clothing shall be without buttons and or zippers. That means stretchy band, drawstring, anything comfortable or nothing.
What
It's
about
fine.
like a toga?
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay.
Must love dogs and squeal at any sighting of one, no matter the place or circumstances.
That dog's really cute.
Exactly. You must sacrifice no less than 1 piece of bed candy per night into your mouth.
Where else would it go?
And then lastly is be a good person.
Why is the top cut off?
But we're going to do this.
The player of the week, who'd you joke that it was in the newsletter?
The player of the week is the guy that sings shots, 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 because that's the hymn of our church.
LMAFL?
That's the hymn of our Church of Trivia Club.
Or Little John, because they both sing it.
I specifically said the guy.
Who's the guy?
Okay,
Sacrifice?
here we go. If you're new here, comment, and I'll tell you how to play. Cult is the club. No. Right now?
A sacrifice. It's a special night.
Absolutely not. That's disgusting. I would rather drink vodka. Here we go.
I like tequila.
Young Michelle Pfeiffer got involved with the cult of breatharians who believe in the ability for a person to live without what?
Sunlight, breathing, food and water, or speaking. Well, I think 2 of these are true, but 3 of them would suck.
What do you think 2 of them are true?
You need to breathe and you need food and water, but I don't think you
The
need sunlight.
breatharians believe that you can live without this.
I'm just talking in general. Speaking, like, I feel like that's would
Ayana,
be
I got your
the
text.
least worst of this.
It is, they believe that you can live without food and water.
Wait, water? Water.
In case you don't know, they are convinced that, like plants, the human can achieve photosynthesis and achieve any and all nutrients solely from sunlight without food or water. I think they die. Some of them.
Some of them?
Also, can we talk about, I wanted to make a question about this. I figured maybe it was a little too soon. That
I like where this is going.
the lady with the hair, she like did some like churchy weight loss stuff, but then her plane crashed into a lake this past weekend.
Who's the lady with the hair?
Her name is...
Wait, you showed me a picture of some lady with crazy hair.
Yes, that's her.
Was it that singer girl from that other trivia? Her
No.
hair was pooped up.
No.
Her hair was also tall.
They underwatered their plants. Maybe they stayed
Or
out
they
in the
overwatered.
rain. In the rain.
Wait.
You have more fun as a follower. Oh, Branch Davidians with the pearls! Oh my god! That person needs points.
Who is it? We don't know.
I don't know. This will be difficult.
Why don't you give them a...
You're coming off
Best
pretty
team name.
culty. Waco and Waco. Realtor Skelter. Manson loves Hanson.
Sarah
fact.
said, it's me.
Fun fact, I had a cat named Manson after
Marilyn Monroe.
Not. He's giving you points, but I'm going to move on. Hyungjin Moon's Church, World Peace and Unification Sanctuary Church in Newfoundland, Pennsylvania, gained national attention in early 2018 for holding a marriage vows renewal ceremony, and they asked people to bring their what? AR-15s, bank account and routing numbers, leftover pizza crust, or nunchucks.
Well, first off, who isn't eating the pizza crust? I love the crust. Even if it's not stuffed.
For occults, people will do anything, and that is
So
not...
I don't see Sarah's, unless she's got a nickname on YouTube. No, it should say that.
Sarah Clemens.
Do you see it? Or am I blind? Maybe that was her first comment, so she hasn't registered yet, because it's a new month.
Maybe.
We'll hook
Okay.
you up. Don't let us forget, Sarah.
There's this, by the way, I saw this on some show on Hulu. It's a show all about cults, and every episode talks about a different cult, and this was one of them, and it was...
I saw it.
It was pretty
and
crazy.
Yeah, they had like really, really nice AR-15s, like made out of like, not gold, because gold's probably too soft, but they were on fleek. I don't know, do kids say that now still? No.
Those
They-
kids, the kids that said that are adults now. It is AR-15 rifles. Here's a ceremony. All those little old people. You like
Bullet crowns.
Mhm.
Oh, fun fact, based on the GIF, I heard on Elliot in the Morning that they're making a Wedding Crashers 2, and it has the entire original cast.
I don't know how I feel about that.
They're gonna be like getting like divorced and remarried. I feel like it's gonna be watchable.
Yeah.
I'll
yeah,
give it that expectation.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say good. I'm not gonna say bad. I'll say watchable. Your eyes can see it.
Pew pew pew. I'm very
Burpee?
gassy from the top, from the half.
Is that
up.
like Betty
Mike
from
Jones?
the what?
Alex doesn't. Oh, I just
I don't
about
follow-
Celsius. Alex doesn't know about these.
Cults as much
Cults.
as you. But if it makes my wife laugh, I enjoy it.
Summoner of Celsius. That's a good one. Number 3. Members of this religious organization have been described as skeptical atheists.
Universe People, good name. Church of Euthanasia, Church of Satan, or the Church of All Worlds. That too.
Watchable like the Hangover sequels or like Super Troopers 2. Yeah, that's kind of what I imagine. Watchable like
Zoolander's sequel.
Paul Blart Mall Cop.
But unlike Dumb and Dumber's sequel, which was the worst movie I've ever seen, on par with Blair Witch,
I haven't seen either of them.
broke my heart. I had to turn it off. I almost cried because I was so heartbroken.
Alex never turns anything off.
By how bad it was. They recycled all the same jokes from the first one, and none of it was good. Jim Carrey just sold his soul for money on that one.
So it looks like I got... Look at those splits.
That's interesting. Should I press the button? David! Did it work?
Oh.
Well, no, it's silent.
Oh.
There we go. But deadly.
The answer is the Church of Satan.
Mm.
They are...
So wait,
so
atheists don't believe in God, but they can believe in Satan still? I feel like they're hand in hand.
they're skeptical atheists. So they do not believe in the devil, neither a Christian nor Islamic notion of Satan. They're skeptical atheists, embracing the Hebrew root of the word Satan as adversary. They view Satan as a positive archetype, who represents pride, individualism, and enlightenment, and as a symbol of defiance against the Abrahamic faiths. Criticized for what he saw as a suppression of humanity's natural instincts. So apparently it's like a big thing. They don't like worship Satan at all. They're not bad. Also, church. These are all real. Church of Euthanasia. Their motto is just don't procreate, which I find fascinating. And then they have bumper stickers that say save trees, kill yourself, or something.
Or save the earth.
Save the earth, kill yourself. I don't know.
I heard dogs sleep barking. Is Miko under the couch?
Okay.
I need to do this or I'm going to forget.
Jim Jones led the People's Temple, orchestrated a mass murder-suicide of himself and followers in his remote jungle commune at Jonestown, Guyana in 1978. Known as one of the largest losses of American civilian life in a deliberate act until 9/11, how many died in the massacre? They drank grape. It wasn't Kool-Aid, it was grape
Scissor.
Flavor-Aid.
324-509-712-918. I like how you have our player of the week pouring the Kool-Aid. And he's like, yeah.
Drink the Kool-Aid. That's what they say when they... That's what they mean when they say drink the Kool-Aid.
Where's that saying from, though? Because this...
From this.
Okay, just checking. I didn't know if it was a thing before this.
No. Well, I don't know, but I don't think so. Some people argue it's from the electric Kool-Aid acid test, but
Our Kool-Aid
most people
is
think that it's
grapefruit White
this
Claw.
because it was grape Flavor-Aid, not Kool-Aid.
Flavor-Aid does not roll off the tongue as well as flavor.
Lil Jon's TikTok account? I didn't even
what?
know that was a thing. Okay!
Are you going to follow him?
It is 918.
I set you up to go, yeah!
Oh.
GD! Why do I even marry you? You're terrible at everything.
Okay!
Do you love me?
Yeah!
I
know.
Why'd you pause?
304 were children.
Well, you just made it a bummer.
Awkward seal. So
Those-
that's 1/3 of them.
Yeah, but they didn't have as much as a choice as the adults that were brainwashed.
He had armed guards shooting people that tried to run away.
Alright.
This is crazy. Jim Jones, the Jonestown, I mean, it's also crazy, like the amount of them that they're like religious, but they believe that Marina.
Ooh.
I've asked this so many times. Is the Kool-Aid man
So he would
the
still
jug
be-
or the inside?
He would still be the Kool-Aid Man if he had poured himself out into everyone's cups.
It's crazy the amount
The
of
blood
cults that
of
believe
Kool-Aid Man.
that believe in like the extraterrestrial stuff.
Like Scientology.
They will, like one. We'll get to it.
So is the next round all Scientology?
Mm-hmm.
Phew.
Also known as FFing, this is a form of evangelistic religious prostitution practiced by female members of the cult known as Children of God.
I like how the names all sound very, very like peaceful and religious. Fun friction. I'm gonna call it that from now on. Fancy fun, flirty fishing, or filthy flirting.
FFing.
I like fun friction.
A lot of these have show notes. Almost all these have show notes too, because there's so much more. I could do a whole month on cults.
There's more.
A whole month on it.
Cult month.
It is flirty fishing.
FF at 15 GG easy. I don't know what that means, but I like it.
Am I the blood or the
Flirty
bones?
fishing.
The women were expected to keep exact records of their fruits. A 1988 statistic showed more than 223,000 men had been fished since 78.
So what? They just kept a bang log? Is that what you're saying?
Yes. Yes. They needed to know who was the most successful prophet, or
Oh, like getting people prego?
no. The women, I guess, were like certain whoever the best prostitute brought in the most people.
Oh, they banged for cult people, not money? Like, hey, come bang me, and you can bang me as much as you want, but you gotta come to this
You
weird...
gotta join the cult.
So wait, the cult is just like an orgy all the time? Or are there more deets?
Yes. This is one of many. Yes.
So wait, not all, but a lot of cults are just orgies.
Yes.
I kind of see why people join them then.
Handmaid's Tale? Blessed be the fruit.
Praise it may not be consensual.
Praise be.
Because Handmaid's Tale didn't seem very consensual.
Imagine being so hot that people will join a cult for you. Imagine being ugly and people still join a cult for you. Imagine being the most disgusting person on the planet and people still join a cult for you.
Why? Who?
All of them. Have you seen them?
No. You have a picture?
Yeah, Jim Jones right here. Wait.
Oh, wait.
Wait,
Is
that's
the same
not him.
as the next
Sorry.
question or no?
Sorry, that's not him.
Alright, well, I'll just take your...
You can look him up. Okay, number 6. What terrorist attacks was conducted on the anniversary of and inspired by the Branch Davidian Waco raid?
Anthrax attacks, the Oklahoma City bombing, the Columbine high school shootings, or the Unabomber? Unabomber.
I found out that
Una.
Unabomb was like an acronym for something that they used to describe the dude before they knew who he was, and then so when they discovered him, he turned into the Unabomber.
I need more, like, what it mean. Una was a word? Show notes. New fun fact.
It was the Oklahoma City bombing. Unabomb. University and airline bomber is how they used to identify him. The memorial? I've heard about that. I read it. A new fun fact? I love bringing new fun facts in. 1993 siege in Waco resulted in the death of 86 people. Apparently, the Netflix show Waco is about this cult and the raid. I had no idea. I've seen Waco on Netflix. I didn't know.
Now you want to watch it?
Yeah. Doc Antle. Tigers. Yeah, probably. Tigers are pretty beautiful, though. Tigers are attractive. He also had very large snakes. Real.
Wait.
Real.
Tell me when. Just tell me when to stop.
Keep going.
How big was the snake?
Keep going. He owned the snake that Britney Spears danced to in I'm
Free
a
Britney.
slave for you. You like that?
You sung it like a choir nun.
It's-
I'm a slave for you. Like if you were in Mrs. Doubtfire costume.
oh my gosh. Which cult was responsible for the largest bioterrorist attack in the U.S. history by contaminating restaurant food with salmonella, resulting in 751 illnesses, 45 hospitalizations. Luckily, nobody died. But this is a picture of the salsa bar that put them under.
Oh, dang you. Shinriko, the Rajanezes,
Rajneeshis, I would
School
say.
of Prophets, or Angel's Landing. Shinriko, the Rajanezes. Fun fact. I saw a scientist on TikTok saying that the rise in salmonella is through the roof because everyone has at-home chickens and they just snuggle them because they're cute. And then they're getting salmonella from putting their faces on their chickens.
These people came in with a bag of brown liquid that they just poured into the salsa bar.
I used to love buffets, and now they're all gone. And
I
then-
want a salad bar
that
so
one
bad.
fact just made me like not want to have a buffet.
Oh my
again.
gosh, I would
For
probably
Libby
give
Market?
one digit to be able to eat salad bar for the rest of my life, no matter what.
Whose? Libby Markets, Ruby Tuesdays,
Either of them.
Jason's Deli.
No, not Jason's Deli.
Like theirs is good, but it doesn't.
It's not the
What's it
same.
missing? You know,
It was in Oregon, and it was to win an election. So, it was the Rajneeshis. Okay, so over the course of 2
my-
months, they
my
contaminated
spectacles.
10 salad bars with salmonella in an attempt to suppress the local vote. Plastic bag filled with brown liquid, they nicknamed salsa, poured into the salmonella-filled slurry into salad dressings, splashed it on produce, put it in water, and generally got it everywhere they could. 751 people fell ill, 45 were hospitalized, no one was killed. Had they gone with the original plan of using salmonella typhi or typhoid fever, it would have resulted in numerous deaths.
Mel Mitch just threw
R.I.P. to bathtub salad bar.
Strawberry Street Cafe.
Yeah.
They brought it back to the place that replaced it, but then
Yeah.
I think Corona killed that.
Petition for edamame, shelled edamame on salad bars everywhere, for sure. So these people, they wanted something that the government wouldn't grant them, so they invited a bunch of homeless people to the town to try and get votes. But it turns out the homeless people couldn't vote because they didn't have a permanent residence, and so then they just started poisoning people so they couldn't vote against them. They didn't get charged. They got away. They got away.
Then how do we know
Because
even-
nobody died.
Wait, you can't get charged for poisoning people? And giving them hospital bills?
Two people were the main people were just pointing fingers. I don't think they could really figure out who did it. And also, this was in like I don't know. I'm sure you know how people. One of them was a woman, and they just had this brown liquid in their. Yeah, yes. If you saw the amount of people, we were at a buffet, a fancy bottomless mimosa buffet at some hotel in Florida. And somebody dropped one of the serving spoons on the ground and then just picked it up and put it back on there. And then before I could even, my mouth even hit the floor, some person just scooped it up and put it there.
Keyword, Florida.
Tough to prove. Yeah, that is, yes, something like that. They got
You
away.
said a fancy buffet, but where was it?
Florida.
My name is the name of a state.
Last month, 7 followers. It might have been into April, but it was very close to a month ago. 7 followers of the movement Love Has Won were charged with abuse of a corpse after mummified remains of their spiritual leader was found in a Colorado home. What did the cult members decorate her remains with?
How can you abuse a corpse? Toilet paper, like a real mummy. A pirate costume, Christmas lights, or dried flowers. All of these are awesome.
Apparently
How can you abuse something that's dead?
they transported her
It's
across
like you decorated my Christmas tree
state
poorly.
lines. And then also they put her in a sleeping bag, and apparently I think they put glitter makeup on her.
Sounds like dried flowers to me, or Christmas lights though.
Definitely Christmas lights. It was a low budget shrine.
But what about Hanukkah lights?
So 7 people got arrested. There's 2 kids in the
Oh,
house.
that's where they draw the line? You can
Bedazzling.
poison people, but don't dress up a dead person.
Wait till you hear about this lady though, okay? Just wait.
Alright, I'm interested.
Her followers believe she communicated with angels and she was leading them to a great awakening. The group offers spiritual intuitive ascension sessions and sells spiritual healing products online.
MLM.
They identified the body of their leader. They called her Mother God.
So are they now a religion because their leader died?
So they believe that she's been reincarnated 534 times, and they were told that they will be led into what is called the group's 5th dimension. So they were waiting for her to come alive again, which is why they dressed her up. They expected her to come back.
But don't they know when you come back as another being? They didn't clarify that part?
They thought that
I thought that mummy was drooling, but it's just like static in the GIF.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like he's just like.
Mother God. I mean, that's probably the best name you could
I feel
have.
like we could
as
pick
a
up
cult
some
leader.
key words like
Mother God.
fifth dimension.
I prefer the 69th dimension. Giggity. I got you there, huh? What term refers to the distinct approaches used to convince a person to leave a cult?
Reverse brainwashing, mind vacuuming, reprogramming, deprogramming, mind bottling. I feel like you mean mind boggling? No. I feel like my mind's in a bottle. It's just thoughts bouncing all over the glass. Is that what he says?
I don't know.
It's from the ice skating movie with Will Ferrell and Napoleon
Blades
Dynamite.
of Glory.
Gosh, Will Ferrell, I don't know any of the words or the lines to that movie.
Deprogramming. Look at all you guys. It is deprogramming. I thought those were some good decoys, though. What do I know? It is no secret that the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints encourages plural marriages, also known as polygamy. Which of the following notable practitioners boasts the most wives?
Herbert Kimball,
Get your neck
Brigham
card.
Young, Warren Jeffs, or Joseph Smith.
Not to be confused with John Smith.
Yeah, who?
He didn't marry, he only raped and pillaged.
Pocahontas and Miko the raccoon. It's a Miko. He saved her.
This is also crazy to me.
All of these are crazy. It's cult night.
None of them are very good. It is Warren Jeffs. He had 78. Brigham Young had 55. Joseph Smith had 33, and Herbert Kimball had 45 wives.
All right, if you have 78 wives,
You're in jail right now, because a
Okay.
lot of them are underage.
if you have 55 wives, I'm like, I don't even have like relationships with 55 people. Period.
I don't even think we
Like-
don't even have 55 trivia players right now. I'm just kidding. We do. I agree. That's a lot. That's a lot. I'm fine with just one spouse. Thank you.
That's almost too many.
There's a reason.
For me to you, not you
There's
to me.
a reason that they get more wives and a woman does not get more husbands. But surprisingly, not that many children. I would think with like 55 wives, you'd have like hundreds of children, but no.
It's probably impotent.
Remember all those anniversaries?
It's just like one a day.
One a week. One a week.
Every Monday, we'll just do
Every
it.
Monday is your
No,
day.
every Thursday at 7:30, we'll have an anniversary.
We're halfway through. Branch Davidians with the Pearls is in first. Cult fiction. Oh, that's good too. I like Realtor Skelter because Charles Manson. I appreciate him the most. I don't know. I just do. What is that?
You know
What is
more-
that appreciation based
You
on?
know more about him than me,
The Beatles?
so I'll just
I don't know.
agree
I don't know.
with you.
He had good taste in music. Waco and Baco.
Ooh, Mandy said if you just get married on the same day every year, it's always the same day.
Yeah, but 78 wives? There's no way. Wait, what if you just go to the Unification Church with your AR and just bring all your wives? And your guns. You get married to your guns too. I don't even like Kool-Aid.
We can make her some ice cold noon.
More money, more problems.
Is Mormony a thing?
Mormon? You've never heard of
I've never heard of Mormons.
If you're wondering if you're in a cult, the answer is yes. Science Ashley, love it. Take me to your leader. What is the name of the California location of the last stand of Charles Manson's Doomsday Cult? I mean, the Doomsday thing kind of gets me. That's like a little, that's where it's like a little bit weird.
Yeah, but maybe he'll just future pacing for closer to now times.
True. Are you gonna read them?
Helter Skelter, Barker Ranch, the library, or a studio with a couple numbers.
Did you guys see Once Upon a Time in Hollywood?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I saw it with you in the theater, but pre-COVID.
Pre-COVID or PP?
Or BC, before COVID.
PP, pre-pandemic.
I like BC.
I like PP.
BC fits the words that are already people to think of when you say before.
It is Barker Ranch. How did you guys know?
Is that like Barker Field down by Bird Park?
Mm-hmm.
Didn't that weirdo get banned? Did he show back up yet?
He's banned from all Richmond parks.
Who's enforcing it?
Everybody that goes there, they'll call the cops.
And then what? They arrest him? It only took, what, a couple years of him being blatantly drunk and creepy and slightly rapey?
8 of the members, male members of this cult, voluntarily
Sarah wants to know.
underwent castration as an extreme means of maintaining the ascetic lifestyle, which that means pure.
Is castration like just the sack? All of it? I don't want either, but I think it's just the bottom, right?
So they did it this to be pure, so I imagine
the top
it's
is
so
still
they
for bathrooming.
You can wait. I don't have one of those, and I can still bathroom.
Ooh. I don't even want to try and Google this.
Is some dude named John that goes to the dog parks. I guess he used to live above Cleveland Market, but they had to evict him because he just kept harassing people, and he'd go to dog parks and just harass people.
I never
and
met
he really
him,
loved his dogs,
but he was all over
he's a really
Facebook.
bad, apparently, person, and he finally got banned from all Richmond city parks.
Just the tease.
Just the tease. Just the tease, says Ayana. You know what that means.
No.
Just the
bottom.
the bottom.
The what's that chair that's uncomfortable?
Beanbag?
Yeah, the beanbag. But the hot dog's still there.
Oh, somebody says just the foreskin. That's circumcision.
Yeah.
But you could still, I imagine you could still get
No, castration is
aroused and
yeah. Are you talking about
enjoyment even if you don't have your bean bags.
I don't
right?
know. I think that's where all your testosterone and stuff comes from.
What about somebody who has prostate cancer? They just can't ever. Did you know that they make fake bean bags for dogs? If you get your dog fixed, that you can have them put the implants in, so it looks like they still have.
That's the grossest part of a boy dog. Why would you pretend to keep it?
Because some people. Because this is America. Y'all think it's Heaven's Gate.
If you care that much, why
and
even do it at all to your dog?
Heaven's Gate, Heaven's Gate, Heaven's Gate. Heaven's
Is
Gate.
that the Halos, whatever, the Haley's Comet one?
Yeah, but it was not Haley's Comet. It was some other comet, some Bebop Comet.
Bebop.
But he looked weird too. Marshall Applegate, Applewhite. Mm-hmm. They also have them for Crocs.
Wait, fake balls for Crocs?
He should have creeped you out as a kid, Nikki. The Brethren, founded by Jimmy T. Roberts, disallows members from using modern conveniences and forbids children from Haley Bop.
Speaking, playing, attending school, or watching television.
Not to be confused with the Brethren.
What?
Michelle Pfeiffer's no eating, no drinking.
What's a modern convenience? Is that like the Sabbath, but every day? Boy, oh boy.
I got you guys. They forbid children from playing.
Boo! Did not work. Rude.
Believe all celebrations should be saved for the imminent return of Jesus Christ.
Praise be.
Which has been imminent since the 1970s, and the kids cannot play.
Wait.
Go to your room! Stop playing right now! Go to your room!
Wait for Jesus to show up and play with him.
You better not have an imaginary friend.
I thought we'd been waiting since 0 BC /
These
0
people-
AD.
This cult started probably in the 70s.
Right. So they're still just waiting, 50 years later?
Alright. What was the name of the sex cult where members were taught by psychotherapist Saul Newton? This was in New York City. That traditional family ties were the root cause of mental illness and encouraged non-monogamous and loose sexual relations in a commune-like living arrangement.
Like, if
I know that was very
you're gonna
verbose.
join a cult, you might as well join a fun one.
So,
The
but
Sullivan
you couldn't-
Institute, the Happy Science, the Children of God, or the Family International.
You couldn't. They bunked girls with girls, boys with boys. You couldn't have a relationship. No monogamy. You could just one and done it. Maybe couple done it. One couples and done it. Correct. It was in New York. They had this building, this like 8-story building, and
I like Happy Science. It's like they're just...
all of these are real cults.
The Family International sounds culty. The Children of God, very culty. The Sullivan Institute, that could be anything but culty. Happy Science is like someone's just really high and they're like, oh, it's called Happy Science. No one picked it because it was the worst name.
It is the Sullivan Institute.
Oh, I was about to say, what was that it?
They consider playing a form of celebration, correct? Yes, the Sullivan Institute is it. And they got, him and his wife got sued. I'm trying to remember why. Oh! I don't know about that important. Okay, so they thought that family was the root of all mental illness. So people were banging all the time, but then they'd get pregnant and have kids, but then they'd have a kid and they'd take it away, and they'd only be able to see it like an hour a day because that's family and that causes issues. And so people got really mad.
Who took care of the kids the other 23 hours a day?
I don't remember. My brain's only so big.
So wait, you're forced to have sex all day and you don't have to take care of any children or other responsibilities?
You can still have the child, but yeah, you can't have it. You birth it, but you can't. Yeah.
Silver lining.
Stop it. Yeah, so that was the big issue with that.
This will be difficult.
Heaven's Gate. Cult members always carried what in their pockets when out in public?
Their wallet, phone, keys,
An emergency contact information.
an EpiPen, a pocket bibble, a banana,
Is that a banana in your pocket?
a koosh bell, or some money.
Why don't you say them right?
I don't know. I'm trying to be silly. A $5 bill and 3 quarters. A koosh ball, like who cares? A banana. I hope it's a $5 bill and 3 quarters.
It is.
Because if it was a banana, it would get really mushy. And how little is a pocket Bible? Like, I don't have good enough vision to read a Bible that could fit in my pocket.
But a koosh ball?
I have a koosh ball in my pocket, actually, right now.
Cults are so freaking weird.
Got it. It's green, so you can't see it. Sorry.
So the $5 bill.
It's a green koosh ball.
god, my allergies are making me cough so bad. Yes, here's why, Nikki. $5 bill was for covering the cost of vagrancy laws, and
What
the
do you
quarters were for calling home from payphones. Maybe it was a roll of quarters. The Vagrancy Act is, because I looked up vagrancy laws, forced into employment for a term of up to 3 months any person who appeared to be unemployed or homeless.
Wait, they gave people jobs on purpose?
Yeah. The Vagrancy Act
But if
remained
you had
a
$5,
law
you
in
could pay them off?
Virginia until 1904. Yeah, you can be like, I'm not homeless. I have money right here.
But what jobs would they give them? This almost sounds good in theory. But also, so did communism, and that didn't work out too good, so.
I've read a roll of quarters, and I've read 3 quarters, too. I mean, who really needs to make a 20
But a
phone calls
$5
home?
bill back then was probably like a $100 bill now. Like, oh, he's got $100.
It was not that long ago. It was probably in the 80s.
Oh. They said, yeah, you're right. No, 18, what is it? 18?
That's the Vagrancy Act. This is.
Alright, that's like a $20 bill. I could buy a lot of Taco Bell, Lauren.
5 questions left. What 3 letters? Oh, trivia club.
Praise be Supreme Leader LJ.
Oh, what 3 letters are used to identify the secret sisterhood of the NXIVM cult, where female members were branded and forced into sexual slavery? I could not finish that documentary.
BNB SAD is how I feel. XRT or DOS. Is that similar to the DDS or no DSS?
That's DOS.
No, the DSS from Circle Center. And you and
Department
Heather
of Social
were
Services.
Like, ooh.
2020 episode. Ooh. I watched, they made a whole show, Denial of Service. This is actually a lady from the NXIVM cult. It is DOS. It means Dominus Obscuritius Soritorium.
Lord Master of the Obedient Female Companions.
Ugh, what a creep. Ugh. It's what I'm. Never mind.
Oh, you just keep going. Ugh.
It's one thing to get sold into sex slavery, but then also
Wait, someone's
take
name
all
is
your money.
Exnivium these nuts.
Nexium these nuts.
All right, you're picking best team name because I don't understand half of these.
Oh yeah, we got a lot. What notable footwear were all 39 Heaven's Gate cultists wearing when they committed mass suicide?
What's those famous sneakers?
Will you read this, please?
No.
Will you read the answers, please?
Birkenstock sandals, brand new Nike sneakers, K Swiss sneakers. You added that in because of that other week. Crocs.
Thank you.
No, Yeezys. Are those Nikes?
No, I think they're just Yeezys.
Right. I was trying to think of something that's like new and more modern that to be funny. But you ruined it because you're like, read.
I came up with the funny answers already. You're the one that doesn't want to read the questions beforehand. I already came up with the funny answers.
No, I wanted a not option. A not an answer option.
Well, you failed.
So, but what type of Nikes? Were they Jordans? Were they CrossFit type shoes?
They were decades.
Were they minimalist?
They were Nike decades. You can see right here, Nike decades.
They are really white on the bottom.
And it's because they got them on sale, a bulk discount. I promise.
Well, you know that stairway to heaven is a lot of steps, so you want to make sure your shoes aren't worn out.
It's because they, Yeezy's Adidas, that's Horton. They all wanted to look like they were in a cult when they were found. And it was a rented house.
Was that Airbnb?
Yeah.
Before Airbnbs.
It's got torn down now.
Can you buy... Who lives in the... Who's that Colorado girl that died and everyone talks about forever and ever and ever?
Sean Benet Ramsey.
Yeah. Does her family still live there, or they sold that?
They sold it.
Would you love to live there? Just to be like, I live in John Benet's house.
No, because I don't know, because that's got
Because
bad...
Colorado's real estate pricing's... I think Richmond's bad.
No, because I don't know who killed her, and that bothers me.
Everyone knows who killed her.
We went to the Museum of Death in... Was it L.A. or we went in...
New Orleans.
Yeah, New Orleans. It was amazing.
It was okay. Like, some of the stuff was kind of boring.
You got to read, like, the menus, last meal menus, and, like letters people had written. The town of Yerba Buena.
What?
In northern Mexico was home to a cult in the 1960s, led by a former prostitute who did what to those who tried to leave the cult?
Had sex with them. I said that before they popped up. Had sex with them to convince them life would be better in the cult. Cut their legs off so they couldn't leave. Smart. Cut their tongues out so they couldn't tell anyone about the cult. Also smart. Killed them and drank their blood in a ritual. Not smart, but
that's how you get diseases.
Worked. It worked.
That's how you get diseases.
Well, the fact that it said prostitute, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to go with A, because
that's also
had
how you
sex
get
with
diseases.
them came out of my mouth before even the answers popped up. Yerba Buena.
You're all wrong. She drank their blood.
She's a vampire.
His arms were cut off. His legs
what's
were
that
cut
show
off.
on Hulu? We Live in the Shadows.
What We Do in the Shadows.
Yep.
Her name
Worth
was
watching.
Magdalena. Suffered from delusions. Reincarnated Incan goddess. Needed to drink blood to maintain her immortality.
So why do people, I'm looking at the GIF, hate when people say they're in a cult? Like, why don't they just embrace it like it's a pre-religion? Like, it is religion.
Because cult has a negative connotation, religion does not.
6 one way, half dozen the other. I think cults are more interesting.
I agree. Which cult leader told his followers that all of the men were to remain celibate for the rest of their lives and that he would take on the burden of sex for the entire group?
The burden.
Even the married couples. That's so nice of him.
Charles Manson, David Kirsch, Jim Jones, or Bhagwan Shri Rajneesh.
David Koresh is the guy from Branch Davidians. Jim Jones is the People's whatever, Jonestown. Rajneesh is the food poisoner guy.
You're speaking cult to me. Just...
David Koresh. That's the guy that Oklahoma City bombing was based on. And wasn't that really nice of him, guys? Burden of sex for the entire group.
This is him at his house.
that's him before the bombs blew him up.
It's just the show notes is just his name one more time.
That's the cult name.
Yeah.
One question left.
But
Also, I don't know if I told you the prize is donation to your charity or nonprofit of choice. We're doing a risque trivia topic, and we're gonna just redeem a little bit of karma by donating. Preferably not to a cult, please.
But we'll donate to anything.
No, we will not. We will not donate to anything.
I'll say me and maybe. I can't speak for you.
This is my favorite. To which cult does the Duggar family belong?
Army of God. I thought it was just to say Christianity. Endeavor Academy, Institute of Basic Life Principles, Seventh Day Adventists.
Very good.
I got it right.
I think there's 37.
How many? 37?
Got 'em! It is the Institute in Basic Life Principles is their cult. Look it up. It's real weird. Not that, I mean, it's a cult. It's not really based on religion. Not that much.
So it's like a lot of cults are like loosely based around Christianity.
Yeah, cults they'll like use the word God, but then they also are like, oh.
A lot of cults are like, oh, we're Christian-esque. And
do
they
you like the gift that I put along with this?
Is that one of the...
That's the dad. That's Jim Bob.
Right, but it was his oldest son that's like in hot water right now?
Yeah.
For CP?
Yeah. And he molested his younger sisters and others. Yuck is right. Here we go. Yeah, it should make you sad. Cult fiction! $40 to your favorite...
Religion, non-based, not... just regular old...
Non-profit,
just regular
charity, whatever cause you want.
We love Richmond Family League, but we will donate to anything
Branch
you
Davidians
prefer.
with the pearls, 20 years. Number 9, Mike Jonestown. Great name. Very good name. And number 19, Goodafield.
You want to pick a best team name for this round and let
Yeah.
people change if they want to for next round?
Yeah, I do.
We're picking a best team name twice tonight, and you're going to get actual free money treasure chest to your pocket. No cults involved, no charities either. Just straight to you. You're the charity on this one.
I also would like number 14 to text me, the Davidians with the pearls.
Won't that be the best team name? I don't get why.
Randoms are number 9 and 19.
Why don't you...
Because there's there's two that are very similar, the Davidians, and then I really like more money, more problems. Number 15, text me too, please. 9, 19, 15, 14, 15.
You're just saying numbers. numbers.
Thank you, Mary.
We did that on Thanksgiving, and then today we'll call this second Thanksgiving.
I am thankful I'm not in a cult.
The room code for the 8:30 game is you crazy.
Fun fact.
What?
One time we were, a friend of ours, neighbor, invited us to her parents' beach house. And we went there, and it was, like, beautiful. Oh, my gosh, so nice. And her mom came, which is, like, fine. Her mom was in the house. Great. And then we were talking about stuff. We were talking about Scientology.
I think Tom Cruise came up.
Oh, and
then that segued to Scientology.
And then her mom looks at Alex and goes, I'm a Scientologist. And Alex goes,
And I was so drunk, I thought she was kidding.
She was not
and then
kidding.
she didn't break face. And I was like,
not kidding.
The worst, best, awkward seal of my life.
She was not kidding. And that's how the rest of the weekend went. Yeah.
Like, you can't blame me for laughing really hard out loud in her face when it sounded like a joke. I hope no one here is a Scientologist, because then they'll probably be mad at me too, but I would do the same thing, I guess.
Also, if people are still waiting on their gift cards from last week, they're in the mail. The one place that I thought was online sends them from there, so you'll get it. Oh, I got some good brunch places. Ayana's coming. Ooh. Oh, Holly. Good name. Good name.
Bueno, BS
Miracles
Brass
in
Brand.
Motion. That's so cute.
What? Just the name? Or?
Lighthead Hustle. Miracles in Motion. That sounds so awesome. Oh, Brandon wants to donate to Virginia Pride.
It's Pride Month. Was it June? I thought it was May. We were in Boston a couple years ago just for fun, and we're like, "What's all that noise?" And we walk up the street, and it's the Pride Parade, and it was so much fun. Surprise! And Lauren's like, "I never want to come back unless there's a Pride Parade."
Oh, I literally said, I was like, I don't want to go on vacation to somewhere unless there's a Pride Parade.
Well, there's probably around the same time of year then, right?
Probably always in June. It was so fun.
So you gotta pick one.
I was crying. We were just literally out at like brunch, and then people were coming in with their beads on and stuff. And then we go out, and there's like just commotion, and then we walk up the street, and there's this parade, and it's so beautiful. I'm just crying, and they do have it different times of year. Okay, because I don't remember when we went. It was so beautiful. And then we kept walking and kept walking. Boston. It was so amazing. We kept walking and walking, and then we found like the epicenter, and there was just like people like puking on the sidewalks, and I was like trying to like go find some t-shirts, but they were all sold out, like literally sold out. And cops are just like standing there like this. Oh, it was so beautiful. So beautiful. So Virginia's in September. Okay, good to know.
You crazy.
When in September, because September is my favorite month. Also, if anybody has like a drink in them and wants to commit to doing a mural tour with us on Saturday at 11, and we're going to meet at Guar Bar, it's going to take like a couple hours. You don't have to do the whole thing. We don't have to do the whole thing. We're going to bring our dogs, wear comfortable shoes. If you want me to, I'll bring you whatever you want. I'll make you cupcakes. I'll bring you a bottle of water. I'll fan you and bring you grapes to feed you on the walk, whatever you want. But if you want to go, text
Aren't they
me.
supposed to do that to you, Supreme Leader LJ?
This
is an upside down cult.
Yes.
Where the leader makes everyone else feel special?
Yes.
That's cute.
Yes, exactly.
I'm following our cult rules of going, and dog. So I was like, Fritos.
Always the last week. My birthday's the
When
last
is
day.
the Greek festival?
It doesn't matter. My birthday's the last day of September.
Is maybe alive.
Okay, we're doing it.
Oh, wait. I was just trying to start the countdown.
I had already started the countdown.
Oh.
You just skipped it. Are we ready? We're not ready. There's only 21 people in here. People are like taking drinks. It's 9:35. I'm gonna stop. Wait, finish? No.
Cancel. We'll just let
Pause.
it ride.
I'm gonna pause it.
I don't think it matters if it's... Oh, sorry.
The next this category is Scientology. The biggest current cult of them all?
Christianity.
Scientology. Please vote for us in Scientology Weekly as the best Scientologist of real estate. We'd appreciate it. We're the best Scientology group in real estate. If just www.voteforglazer, and the S stands for Scientology.
Scientology bingo this Sunday of the Scientology
That's
Sundays.
the day of worship.
Every day is the day of worship when you worship a giant lizard.
That's dinosaurology.
No. There's something with Scientology that there's a big lizard. I'm pretty sure. And by pretty sure, I mean...
I'm gonna Googie it.
Almost completely making this up. Right here, same place, different day, different time on YouTube. If you like bingo, it's even easier than trivia. Every prize is random instead of just the random prizes. Lauren will pick a couple brunch places, and she'll give them out. I feel like I just need to talk like Cal Naughton Jr. forever. Like, it's like I was born to be Cal.
It's because you sound a little bit stupid when we talk about cults. Everybody...
Should I go get my Cal? I have it right there. Ricky. But what if I catch on fire? I need my suit. You know how much you hate catch on fire, Ricky. I'm the magic man. Now you see me? Now you don't.
That's true magic.
I really don't know much about Scientology.
I'm trying to find the lizard thing.
But I'm pretty sure there's like a lizard from a spaceship.
Right. I think you're right. But I also don't want to like give anything away.
Oh. Follow us on the internet, please. Trivia Club equals free answers. Please. Tonight's prizes, we're donating to your favorite charities.
Yeah, whichever one you want. Most of anyone you want.
How to play. We're just skipping that part. If you're new, comment and then we'll explain it or text us. I can't imagine there being that many new players, but you never know. You never know. Player of the week is Little John, and he likes to go sacrifice a shot into your mouth like I did earlier.
This is our favorite Bible verse.
What?
That one.
Shoot.
So there was a dictator of the Galactic Confederacy who brought billions of his people to Earth in DC-8-like spacecraft 75 million years ago, stacked them around volcanoes, and killed them with hydrogen bombs.
But can I save this GIF out of here? I'm gonna try something. Say that again about the lizards?
It's not a lizard. The dictator, they believe in the dictator of the Galactic Confederacy who brought billions of his people to Earth in a spacecraft 75 million years ago, stacked them around volcanoes, and killed them with hydrogen bombs. I mean, that makes sense.
Can't argue with science.
Yeah, that's science. Don't argue it, man. Effing magnets. So how do they work?
No one really knows that.
Certainly not ICP.
Oh, I thought it'd key out like everything else. It's green.
All right, we're gonna do it. We ready?
We are doing it. This is already going. I don't know what you mean.
It's not. All right, here we go. What sitcom actress was the primary subject of the documentary series Scientology and the Aftermath? Everybody should know this one. Leah Remini, Kirstie Alley, Jenna Elfman, or Nancy Cartwright?
I don't even see... It should be behind the trivia camera. I don't know why it's in front of it. Oh, I'm clicking the wrong thing. That's why. I need my glasses. What's the answer, babe?
It's Leah Remini. What show was she in? King of Queens?
Yes. I remember that documentary. Chroma, color, chroma key, boom.
Good job. Follower of the Church of Scientology from 79, wow, to 2013. Published best-selling memoir, Troublemaker, Surviving Hollywood and Scientology.
So, can we do trivia with,
Yes. Mr. Travolta. Makes me really sad that he's in it because I think that they really took advantage of him when his son died.
let's have him kind of like over here. Well, now I can put him anywhere.
I want him right behind, right here.
Will it be distracting? Yes.
Perfect.
Good. Okay, let's go.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go! Shots. Whoa!
In this house,
How did everyone get full 1,000 points?
Because everybody knows this.
No, but they got it like within a millisecond. Oh, because they hit the answer because you paused it. Oh!
In this house, we worship Miko. Did you see that? Eaton ain't that.
Praise Miko.
Science sanity. Tom Cruise's perfectly centered front tooth. Is that true?
Yes.
Is that true?
Yes, I googled it after a TikTok.
What?
Yes.
Thick Scientology.
Praise Gurgi. Gra. Princess Gramiko.
Okay. In 2006, what Ryan Murphy produced TV show became the first primetime series to feature regular characters that belonged to the Church of Scientology?
Popular, Nip Tuck, American Horror Story, or Glee? Alright, Queen. Alright, Queen.
She's not a queen.
She's a princess.
Princess.
But that's a future queen.
Not every princess becomes a queen. Miko still has a lot to learn. She's a young grasshopper.
When she murders
princess.
you, she will take the throne by right.
That's fine.
What is it?
Imminent,
Trial by battle?
Imminent domain.
Trial by...
Imminent domain of my body. It is Nip Tuck.
Trial by combat. You will lose because you'll be asleep.
I am finally on season 6 of Grey's Anatomy. S is going crazy. Kimber and Matt joined the church in the 4th season. Now I really want to watch it. That was funny, Horton. David Miscavige is one of the biggest names in the Church of Scientology and currently operates as the cult's leader since the death of L. Ron Hubbard. His wife, Shelley, has not been seen in public since when?
2,000 years ago, 2004 years ago, 2007 years ago.
No.
Or 2,100 and 110 years ago. 2010. You crazy. Is the room code? What is he looking at? What is he looking for?
He's looking for the answer. He's looking for the lizard. Looks like nobody knows.
It looks like at least 14% of people guessed right. At least.
She gone.
It's called DED.
Do we think she's DED?
Yes.
People have called and they have done investigations or they just paid them off.
Free this lady.
2007. She's dead. We think she's dead. I was also really nervous, like, Googling some of this stuff. I'm like, are they going to come for me?
Who?
I kept trying to save a picture of one of their buildings, and it was like, error.
Scientology?
Yeah.
If it's on the internet, you can screenshot. You don't have to right-click save as. You do a whole screen capture.
Well, I didn't want to do that.
Because they'll know.
Yeah, this is crazy. It's all crazy. It's all crazy. Thick Scientology.
Thick Scientology?
John Travolta.
Thick Scientology?
When someone first joins the Church of Scientology, they undergo a series of therapy sessions called blank. that employ a device called the Hubbard electropsychometer, or the E-meter. This gets crazier and crazier, y'all.
Is it A, auditing? Is it? It's like Vanna White. B, accounting. C, deducting. Or D, sheltering.
Good nerd.
Or A, auditing.
Most of you think it's auditing. John, what's the right answer?
The answer is A, auditing.
It is auditing. So, during auditing, it's a pre-clear level of progression. They identify and rid themselves of negative emotions. They ask extremely personal questions about their lives.
Like, what's your favorite bed candy?
But most people, they say it's to rid yourself of whatever, but it's used mostly as a form of blackmail should you choose to leave. Questions often pertain to people's sex lives, and if you ever want to leave, they will reveal the info. I mean, this just screams cult. Does he really have...
I've read about it. It's like a...
So does he have 31 teeth or he has 32 teeth?
I think 31. Like, I think he had an issue and they took it out and then just like squeezed it together because it was easier.
Sarah, they make him hold this E-meter.
And it just constantly says you're lying.
So yeah,
so they grill
claim
you.
that they claim it's like a lie detector, but they got sued.
Why
so
don't
they
you
can't
just
say that anymore.
not join? Would be a better question than why don't you just lie?
True. The complete structure of the practice of Scientology is called the bridge to total
Peace, freedom, enlightenment, or happiness.
Do you like the gif I put? It's just a dude jumping off a bridge, because that's what I would do if I was in Scientology.
I like really little John Travolta in the corner. It's like, where's Waldo? I'm gonna start hiding him and stuff. Like, everything.
Most of you think it's enlightenment, but it is freedom. The bridge to total freedom.
I like total enlightenment better.
Involves progressing through numerous courses and stages.
Courses.
They spend a lot of money reaching the end of the bridge, as materials and courses have been reported to cost $380,000 to complete.
That's it?
But wait, there's more.
Oh,
no,
okay.
you're never done. You're never done.
Money, please.
Money, please. I mean, but okay, if you had like enough money to like just give it all, like a shit ton to the church, and like it made you better, it made you feel better to like believe in something like this, like is it that bad?
That's a very philosophical question. Let me pull out my philosophy degree and we can discuss it in depth.
Okay.
For, you know, a whole semester maybe. And I will charge only you, I don't know, what, how much is a college course? $3,000 to participate?
Perfect.
And I will give you what's not as good as a college credit. When people work for free, but then somehow it's college credit. I'll give you an intern credit for the Church of Richmond is awesome, or Turgiddy.
This is the Church of Trivia Club.
No, we're starting a second one, the one that'll make us money.
Which of the following... Haven't they killed people, though? Yes, they do. Yes, they do. But,
what church doesn't kill people?
But,
like the Crusades?
So, okay, which of the following celebrities is not an active... Well, okay, I don't know who it is. They have killed people, but it's because they try to leave. So, like, as long as you have, like, all the money, you just keep, like, giving it to them and just, like, they make you feel better. And you're like, all right, that's fine.
I think eventually you're like, all right, this doesn't make any sense anymore.
How? Tom Cruise and John Travolta are still in it.
They don't want to die. It's not the money. They're like, I'm tired of giving them money. I don't want to die.
I'd win that game.
You'd be like, kill me, please. Kirsty Alley.
Which is not a member.
Jenna Elfman, Lisa Marie Presley, or Danny Masterson. But do you think they pay someone like a hitman? Or they just make someone else in the church do it? Or they'll be like, you kill them or I'll kill you. And they're like, I don't want to die, so they kill the other person?
It's probably like a level you have to pass. It's like part of like getting into the Sea Org.
The what?
That's like the big boys, the Sea Org.
The Sea Org? I want to join the Kraken.
Lisa Marie Presley is not an active member. She was a member from 1968 to 2012, but she is no longer a member. All the rest are.
Oh.
Kirstie Alley, apparently they have a,
No.
hold on, I can't even think of the name of it. It's so ridiculous. It's like a Narcanon Anonymous. They helped her off cocaine. Jenna Elfman, weird.
By giving her
Not
heroin.
Surprising. And Danny Masterson, I mean, he's just raping people left and right. Of course he's a Scientologist.
He's so cute when he's little. He's like a tiny baby JT. John Travolta's. JTT. He's all like,
Which of the following is not true about Scientology's founder, L. Ron Hubbard?
That he was an officer in the Army during World War II. He was a science fiction writer. He holds the most... No, sorry, I added a word. He holds the Guinness World Record for the most published works by one author. He was once told his wife he murdered her. Why am I adding all these extra letters? He once told his wife he murdered their children. That's so messed up. He's like, hey, honey, I'm home. I'm like, oh, hey, I killed all our children today when you're at work. Wait, what? Just kidding. I set a Guinness World Record for having the most published work. She's like, you always know how to
He's
make
like,
me
I've
laugh.
got good news and bad news.
You always know how to make me laugh. I married you because you're funny.
Which one do you want first? And she said, bad news. Bad news, I murdered your children.
Your children, not
Our child.
our.
I murdered our child. Good news, I'm lying.
So wait, 3 of these are true?
Mm-hmm. The lie is that he was an officer in the Army. He was an
See, you can't
officer
talk either.
in the Navy.
So he does hold a Guinness World Record for the most made-up stuff?
Mm-hmm.
For fiction?
When his second wife threatened to leave him, he kidnapped their daughter, called his wife, claimed he'd butchered her, and then admitted she was still alive.
What a sellout. You should have just kept with the lie. Who's this? Hubbard? The OG guy? Well, it's not a cult unless they're crazy. And crazy people don't do stuff like that, so otherwise it wouldn't be a cult.
Members of Scientologist's highest-ranking staff belong to the Sea Org. I told you because he's in the Navy.
Org.
To join the Sea Org, members must sign a contract that lasts for
1 trillion years. God dang it. How do I keep guessing the most ridiculous stuff? 1,000, 1,000,000, 1 billion, or 1 trillion? I'm going with 1 trillion because the heart don't lie when it knows the truth.
Are you a Scientologist at heart?
No.
Oh.
Are you fingerless at heart?
Yes. I'm just keep pulling my skin off.
Stop.
I can't stop.
Why are you so bad tonight?
I don't know.
You want gloves? I'm going to make you wear gloves. Girl. I'm going to have to call social services on yourself.
That's really bad.
Stop.
Okay. It is 1 billion years.
I will turn off trivia if you don't stop. And everyone will be mad at you.
Five of their most dedicated people work for low pay, sign a 1 billion-year contract because they believe that you will come back to life. And they want to make sure that no matter when that happens, you're covered. They're covered. That's a CYA for them. They can't have you coming back in a million years and like blowing their spot.
Because at that point they'll like take it to court instead of just murdering you.
Correct.
Okay.
But 1 trillion years, too many. That's too many.
That's ridiculous.
That's unreal. That's unrealistic. Yeah, that's ridiculous. I agree with that. Definitely agree with that. This is fun. The Superpower Building, home to the Flag Service Organization, that is literally a picture of it right there, is the largest building and one of the dozens owned by the Church of Scientology. What Florida city is it in?
Sarasota, Jacksonville, Clearwater, or Daytona. I don't know, but I feel like I have a 25% chance of guessing it right.
Anytime someone wants you to sign something that lasts longer than 100 years, run.
99?
Good to
I
know.
might.
Anytime Fitness, 101 years.
I'm going to go with Jacksonville because I feel like it's the least trashy based on no information that I have or scientific anything.
It is Clearwater. I don't know where Clearwater is. I don't know what Clearwater does. I
It's
do
on
know
the
what Clearwater does.
farther
It's on the
side
Gulf
of
Coast?
dirty water.
Oh.
Clearwater, dirty water.
Somebody said Clearwater Beach is amazing.
Most beaches are.
So 145 million for this building. Also known as the Superpowers Building. Massive 7-story, 377,000 square foot complex. Tallest building in Clearwater when it opened in 2013. Apparently it was under contract since like 1998.
Under contract or under construction?
Under construction for like since like 1998 or something.
Well, it's really big.
They had to raise all that extra money.
Hey, old Johnny Travolta. Go make another movie. It would be more like Tom Cruise. He's still making movies. With his
I saw that
middle tooth and deep fakes on TikTok. We saw a TikTok and it was like, is that Tom Cruise? And I was like, yeah. I'm like, he looks really young. She's like, I know. And then she went to the comments and she's like, it's a deep fake.
No,
and
I
I was like,
I ended up Googling it.
I can't trust anything ever again. Thanks, Internet.
In 78, several Scientologists, including L. Ron Hubbard's wife, were convicted for the largest domestic espionage in the U.S. history in an event known as
Watergate. Operation Sleeping Beauty, Operation Snow White, Operation Cinderella, or Operation Rose Red. Who named it that? Them or the police people?
probably the police people.
What?
You think they picked it?
I don't know. I really want to know who picked the name.
It was Operation Snow White.
Did they poison apples?
Criminal conspiracy, 5,000 covert agents infiltrated more than 130 government agencies to purge unfavorable records about Scientology and its founder. L. Ron Hubbard and the church have a long history of legal issues, and the religion has been banned or labeled a cult in many countries. Crazy. That's crazy to me. I'm looking up who called it Operation Snow White. I guess Scientology called it that. The operation also exposed the Scientology plot Operation Freakout, because Operation Snow White was the case that initiated the U.S. government's investigation. She was convicted, found guilty and convicted, but then what? The Scientologists called it that.
I thought you were about to say the Scientologist called and be like, yeah? What'd they say?
That's too much to read. Halfway through. Eatin' ain't theatin'.
You just read names?
Mm-hmm. L. Ron Hubbard's full name is blank Ronald Hubbard. Llewellyn.
Lockwood, Lucifer, or Lafayette.
How would you pronounce the first one? I should let you do it.
You should have let me. That's the whole point of like at least half the reason people play.
Do it now.
Llewellyn. It's hard for me to say it wrong once I've heard it right. Yeah.
Llewellyn.
Llewellyn.
Nobody thinks Lucifer.
You just burped on accident very quietly. Just came out. Only I could hear it. I don't think anyone else could have heard it.
It is Lafayette.
What if I talk like that the rest of the night?
Do it.
Lafayette.
Should be Lughead. I like Lucifer. The basic tenet of Scientology is that a man's spiritual salvation depends upon himself, his fellows, and his attainment of brotherhood with
Llewellyn. God, the universe, nature, or mankind. We need to trim these.
I know, really bad.
Oh my god, girl, you need to get your nails done.
I think that's where this came from and this came from.
And this, maybe. I'm gonna say B because I feel like God is too specific for Scientology. It has to be like grander than that somehow.
It has to be the lizard. The Church of Scientology has a policy which lets members of the cult attack those who are deemed dangerous by cult leaders. What is the name of the policy?
Scientologist secret. Fair game. Karen! Or Fight Club.
Imagine how delusional you'd have to be to start a cult. And confident. Number one.
I'm gonna go with B. Fair game just sounds...
Number one trait of cult leaders.
Small penises.
Narcissism.
Well, duh.
Narcissistic personality.
Everyone knows that.
It is fair game. I thought I came up with good decoys, but that was a hard one.
I guess my...
This was almost an answer option.
Why?
Because this was the only question in this round that didn't have any answers except for the right one until later. People do follow confidence. They can be illegal, emotional, financial, or physical attacks. It's all fair game. See what I did there?
I can't read the GIF.
It's all fair game. Low. It says, that's very irresponsible and dangerous of us. According to the fundamental principles of Scientology, man is an immortal, alien, spiritual being called...
Beta... Eden? Thetan? Or Zetan? How bad did I mess that up?
I have no idea. These are not real words. I could not tell you.
Are they all from Scientology or are the decoys made up?
One's right.
No S.
I added N's to the other decoys. It is Thetan. It's so small. Ultimate level of progression is operating Thetan, OT, where the precipitant is in control of life, thought, matter, energy, space, and time. Advanced teachings are called OT levels and go from OT level 1 to OT level 8. I wonder where John Travolta and Tom Cruise are.
They're at level 9 because they just kept giving them money.
What level of Scientology is Tom Cruise at?
According to Wikipedia, OT8. OT8 is the highest current
OT8.
auditing level in Scientology.
He's OT8.
No, it didn't say that. Just says
He
the highest.
said he... She knows. Googie knows.
Okay. Googie knows.
There's not that many people that have more money than Tom Cruise.
According to advanced teachings of Scientology, who was the dictator of the Galactic Confederacy? This is the lizard who brought billions of people to Earth 75 million years ago. He put them around a volcano and he bombed them with a hydrogen bomb. Boom, baby.
Xando, Xerxes, Xenu, or Zero? I like Xandu. It's like friendly and approachable, but also like
Which one?
very
Which one?
commanding. Xandu!
Xanadu.
No,
Xanadu.
I renamed him to Xandu. No, everyone thinks it's menu.
Scientologists are told that Tom Cruise is saving the world single-handedly, so he's considered a deity. He is second to David Miscavige.
Wait, he's number 2 in the whole cult? Poor John Travolta, where's he?
Good question.
Answer is menu. What Lauren loves reading the menus. It's her favorite thing to read is the menu to a restaurant.
Should I be worried I'm getting so many of these correct? No, you should not. John. Hold on, I'm almost done.
Xenu is a galactic overlord who is the main character of the Church of Scientology's origin story, scripture explaining how and why human beings were populated on Earth. Question 16. Judaism is 4,000 years old. Christianity is 2,000. Ha! We win. How old is Scientology? Older means better. 25 years, 70 years, 100 years, or 1,000 years?
Olivia Newton-John. So apparently John was given the designation called Kakan. There's a policy that basically says you can kill another human being if you're Kakan, if you're going to look the other way.
So he's essentially 007. James Bond, licensed to kill.
John Travolta, licensed to...
70 years got 68%. If you average the two, you were correct. Fun fact. Did it not work? What? Stop.
It was invented by a science fiction writer, L. Ron Hubbard.
In 1954, it's approximately 70 years old, and it's tax exempt since 1993.
Bullshit. That's bullshit. That's effing bullshit.
What's an Ingram?
Trivia Club.
Is it 0 or 9? I like that gif. It's weird. Fingies. The 8-sided Scientology cross.
It's like this. Cha-cha! Cha-cha! That's 8 sides.
The planet where someone lived prior to Earth. The zenith of a person's abilities. Whatever that is. Or a memory similar to mine. Bad memory. That's correct? How? What?
Mental image picture of a moment of pain and unconsciousness.
How did so many people get this right?
Because it's Trivia Club.
Oh.
Oh my god. Are you brainwashed?
No, I have a bad memory. I am Ingram. What? You don't like it when I'm in charge? I want to give you more room to peel the rest of your fingers.
You're not letting me, so let me have that.
Gummy have that?
What 1950 book by L. Ron Hubbard served as the precursor to Scientology?
The Way to Happiness.
Self-anal lysis.
Dionysus.
Science of survival.
Dianetics. Analysis. Survival.
Christy, no.
Well, hopefully your team name is good.
It's Dianetics.
Depending on how selfless you are, it might be better to have a best team name tonight than winning.
It sounds like dietetics, too.
Dionysus. You were correct. 72% of you are smarty pantses.
Considered by Scientologists to be the seminal moment of the 20th century. I don't even know what that means.
When he wrote the book. And they're like, oh, this is amazing. Sensible chuckle. 2 questions left. What? Oh, I'm not showing the leaderboard. See, I'm a bad cult leader.
2 left.
Uno. Dos. Get in serious mode here.
Actor and Scientologist Tom Cruise was the subject of a leaked promotional video by the Church of Scientology. In it, he mentions KSW. What does KSW stand for?
Kinetic source withdrew. Keep Scientology working. Key sustained worldview. Or knowledge system work.
Of work. Also, withdrawal is spelled wrong. That was not me.
Okay. We'll believe that. Oh, that's pretty split, right? Right?
Oh, yeah.
It's almost like
Almost.
flat.
Almost. That's like a... Keep Scientology working. It's that
Okay.
simple, folks.
Is the most important policy in Scientology. Most important. It serves as a keystone, another big culty word, for every action. Is mandated to be presented.
As the first document at the beginning of every single course.
I was going to start the sentence over, and then you sounded like you were going to say it, so I stopped, and then you didn't.
One question left.
Prove it. John Travolta.
I'll be back. I'm going to go get some nail clippers. So Alex doesn't divorce me. Excuse me.
I'm not going to divorce you. I was going to go get some oven mitts and tape them around your hands. Here we go. A controversial 2005 episode of what cartoon TV series mocked Scientology? I think I already know the answer. Subsequently leading to a departure of one of its principal cast members. Did not know that part. If my guess is correct. Simpsons, South Park, American Dad, or Family Guy? Here's some cute dogs while you're waiting if you've already answered. I'm curious for the show notes. 3 away, 60, you know what. I remember the episode from South Park. I also remember the one on Mormonism, which was weirdly accurate, but they also did the Book of Mormon. Let's see them show notes. Isaac Hayes voiced Chef. Oh, I remember him leaving. And I did not know it was because of this. That's a fun fact. Did not know that. I remember when he left. And then I remember when they brought him back, but they only used clips of his talking from before.
Apparently, after this episode, Scientologists stalked Matt Parker and Trey Stone, and went through their trash, but they didn't find anything, and so they just gave up. But they stalked him for
one afternoon.
No, a long time.
One afternoon.
If I ever got kidnapped or murdered, I would be so okay, because I would just leave finger skin everywhere. There's a trail of finger skin.
And you could eat it, and that would sustain you. This is it.
I'm a
We're here.
breatharian.
Eatin' ain't feetin'. You got first place. We'll donate $40 to a charity of your choice. Let me pull up the numbies. There you go. And Tom Cruise's perfectly centered front tooth. Text us 804-223-2032. We will donate $20 to a charity of your choice. And then, drum roll. There's no drum roll going on, Lauren. Drum roll.
I can't drum roll. My fingers are in scissors.
Number 20. If you were wondering you're in cult, the answer is yes. Text us. We will donate $20 to a charity of your choice. And number 19. Debbie P. Text us. $20 to a charity of your choice.
Kiki, I don't know who you are, but I have been drinking, and there is no baby glazy in this belly. I am a member of the Church of Euthanasia. We do not procreate. Okay, my favorite team name is, without a doubt, Thick Scientology. Number 11.
Number 11, text us. We'll give you actual money because you're funny.
Thick Scientology. That's great. That's really good.
Do I like one enough to do... Is this, Parks and Rec?
Zorp? I think so.
If it is, I might.
Kiki, here's to you.
Because I very much love... You mean to your baby.
R.I.P. that baby.
R.I.P. that
Sorry, I'm so
diet.
sorry. Requested theme? Yeah, Christy, have you been Player of the Week before? Love you.
Zorp the Surveyor, Parks and Rec.
Christy, text me. Absolutely. Text me.
So wait, number 15, engage with Zorp. Is it, no BS. Is that a Parks and Rec thing?
What is Brand? Christy, you're up. Brandon, what are you laughing at? Buying a gateway to heaven.
Zorp is dead. Long live Zorp.
If anybody wants to be Player of the Week, text me. You get to pick the theme. You get to pick the Nakia Young. Yes. Please text me. I feel like maybe you did. I'm sorry.
Zorp first brought into the mainstream by Lou Pravzatovich, a supply salesman who wrote 2 books, Organize It and Organize It 2, Engage with Zorp. Yes.
Okay, so for...
Okay, number 15, text me. I'll throw you a treasure chest because Parks and Rec's my number 1 show.
For Harry Potter, I need to watch all the videos, and then I can make Harry Potter trivia.
Wait, you need to
Real
watch
Housewives.
7 movies? You better invite Katie down. I don't know if I can watch 7 of them. Yeah.
I started watching them, but
They're, I don't know, we're just like a little bit too old to catch that wave.
yeah, I remember my stepbrother started reading the books, and they were big they were big Catholics, and they didn't like it. I have the name of our Papa John's delivery driver on my phone.
Wait,
Schitt's Creek.
did you order pizza?
Okay.
Wait, I'm confused.
No, I didn't order pizza.
Then what is that?
It's from before.
What do you mean before?
She delivered my food, and she was like, I'll deliver to you anytime. I was like, okay. She's like, take my name.
So wait,
Ask for
you have
me.
a notes app
Yeah.
for a Papa John's driver once.
Yeah, her name is Margaret Henderson. I liked her.
Are you ordering pizza?
No? I just was pulling it up to make a note.
Wow, 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 wow.
I don't know if they're here, but I want to ask, I feel like Chaz and his wife would be good trivia club players.
Wouldn't anyone be a good trivia player?
Player of the week, I got it.
I now want to start doing like Always Sunny, because after that one time I was like, oh, we can do Always Sunny. Horton got 900 real points and 1,069
We
fake
can't
points.
forget to give points to Sarah Clemens.
Oh, was that who said the funny thing?
Big yes to Always Sunny. New Girl. Ooh, I love New Girl. Schmidt. I've also thought about doing a I thought about Grey's Anatomy, but
I gave Sarah 1,069 points, so she's up to 1,569 points.
so before I leave, does anybody want to come on a mural tour, walk, scavenger hunt with us on Saturday, 11 a.m.?
Free, no pressure.
It's free. If you want a different time, let me know. Like, we're not, I mean, like, it's like 11 or 12, but we're going to do 11. And it's going to be a couple hours. We're going to bring the dogs. We walk around. We look at stuff. And
Ideally, show up on time, but if not, you can text us.
no spoilers. Okay, no spoilers. No spoilers. Yeah.
And if you want to leave at any time, no judgment.
I might leave. I'm just
What if I give everyone who shows up 6,000 points, so the following Thursday we're just taking shots, and then we're at Seattle Grace,
If you
getting our stomachs pumped.
If you BP's dropping. Wait, ABC's dropping. Stat. ABV.
ABCs. What are you, a preschool teacher?
Dog adoption event. That's cute. If you come, I will buy you a post
Or mid.
or mid
Or beginning.
or pre-beverage or bagel if you don't drink, whatever you want.
So you're saying if you come, you're paying people to be your friend?
I am bribing you. 1,000% bribing you.
Well, it's cheaper than all the prizes we give away weekly, so technically we're saving money.
Thank you guys for being a tax write-off this week. I'm just kidding. That's not why I did it at all. Bagel. I did. Oh my gosh, Alex. Okay, Nikki came this morning. She was with a bagel.
Oh, the home section?
Yeah, she came with a bagel. I was like, "What'd you get on it?" She was like, "The New York regular butter and cream cheese." I was like, "Excuse me, butter and cream cheese?"
You do that at home.
No, I don't do butter. I just do cream cheese. It's literally a bagel. We put butter on it first and then cream cheese. I'm
You've
like,
done that before.
I
I've
don't think-
seen you do it before.
I don't think I have. I don't know. I have not. I guarantee.
You have foodamnesia, like movie amnesia?
I do butter and peanut butter on my English muffin.
Oh.
I've never done butter and
Butter
cream
should go
cheese
on
a
before
bagel.
any food.
I know. It literally.
It's like, oh, you're eating cereal.
It
Put
literally
butter in
changed
it.
changed my life. Like, I had my mask on, but my mouth was like. I like didn't even know that. I didn't even think about that.
It's like, we're not eating it to be healthy. We might as well make it taste
Ashley,
even better.
right? Why have I not done this? These are like the two greatest things known to mankind.
Good.
Bottoms Up
Delicious.
Pizza. Okay, Bottoms Up has a crab pizza. Hear me out. It's good.
Crab people.
Hear me out. Crab pizza.
Tastes like crab. Talk like people.
Nikki, are you glad that you didn't go salsaing tonight since it's yucky outside? Did it storm? It looked like it was about to
No,
crazy
oh, you
storm. Bye, Horton. You've got a big day tomorrow.
Proud of you. Proud of you. Proud
Horton,
of you.
are you closing in Richmond
Or from afar.
or from afar? MC Kiki, are you new here? Who are you? I backed out. Good call, Nikki. Good call. Mid-low. Afar is an option that takes a lot of time and finagling.
Well, now that you're in town, you should hang out this weekend.
They're not quite in town.
Wait, I thought you said they're closing in Midlow tomorrow.
Yeah, that doesn't mean they just instantly have furniture at their new place and are living
No,
there.
they should come over here or go to the mural thing.
They said they can't. They might meet up afterwards.
Okay.
Nakia wants to know where Nakia salsas. Did I just start a little salsa spark? I'm just kidding. I'm a horrible dancer. Bye, Nitty. I got your text earlier. Thank you. Do you have to do anything after your closing tomorrow, Hortons? Because I might just be waiting in the parking lot
With
in my
a
Birthday suit.
With what?
in my birthday suit, covered with a couple layers of clothes, so pretty much like normal. I like how people thought I was pregnant.
Prego. Like,
I'm just fat.
you got a bed candy, baby?
Yeah. I'm 9 months past due for my
For our last
exercise.
first Friday. What's up first Friday?
It's the first Friday of the month.
What?
It's the first Friday of the month. It's probably something special.
Yeah, I want to know, what does it mean? Like, what makes it special? Well, you're gonna miss out on your first Friday here. Town Pops. Is that like because it's the first Friday of the month, or because Corona's over, or just because it's June?
Live music everywhere.
Wait, first Fridays are great? They do them in RVA? How am I just not hearing of this?
Because we've been in a pandemic for a year.
No, I have never heard of this before in my life. It called a first Friday.
We do the first Sunday.
Well, that's for brunch bingo, and I thought I made that up.
I promise you did not make anything up. Post-pandemic is about to be lit, says Nikki Young.
Your hair's tangled.
Yeah, I know.
What's for our second dinner?
Leftover first dinner? Or
Papa
we could
John's.
order Papa John's for Margaret Henderson.
I kind of want something different.
We should see what our neighbors are doing.
I'm tired, and I got an appointment in the morning.
He's
Why don't
not
you
gonna
just cut
come.
your fingers off? Like, why are you even just playing
I
around?
would for a salad bar. I told you I would.
No, like just all of them. Like,
Okay.
now.
Were you gonna wipe my butt for me?
No.
Why not?
Bye.
You do it anyways. Once I get disabled, you're just out.
Yeah. So,
I'm just kidding. He doesn't do that.
well, if it's your fault, I'm out. If it's an accident, I'm still in. So you gotta make it look like an accident. Got too fat, cut your fingers off. Hopefully I'll see you guys Saturday. Text us.
We have at least 2 confirmed for Saturday.
Whoa!
I will.
You've already offered them a bagel and an alcohol. They'll come if they can.
I know.
They're the loyal turkey. The loyal turkey 6-ish. 33.
Oh wait, I forgot to talk about it.
Okay, it's still going.
I want to go see the movie Cruella, but I looked and there were no movie times for next week listed.
Have we pulled it? It's over?
I don't know. Is it over? It just came out in May. I don't know if they pulled it or if just like movie theaters aren't like scheduling times for that far in advance.
Did you check for like tomorrow?
Yeah, but people can't just like pick up and go tomorrow.
Right.
I'm gonna do it next week. Yeah, there's things for this week, just not next week, that I could find. So I don't know. I'll let you guys know. The drive-in in Goochland. Yeah, that's what somebody said, but that's really far. I don't want to.
We're city folk.
Also, we can't like. Can we like hang out and talk? I don't know. Maybe that would be fun. Can I like camp there? Are there gonna be like multiple movies too? That's a little bit of a commitment. Okay. Also, kids are welcome at this mural walk. If you have kids, dogs
And
are
pets.
welcome. If you have dogs, if you have a cat in a backpack, you can bring that. If you,
Beautiful. Perfect. Maybe it's grummy go.
if you want to bring your own mural, you can do that too.
Paint over one that's already there.
If you want to, you can bring whatever you want.
She's looking at me.
Good night. Bye, guys.
I need a sleepy picture of the cute dog.
First person to guess how many fingers I have left by Saturday wins my finger.